Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Deputy Chief Michael Oreb of Operations Central Bureau, and I was tasked with oversight and managing this task force operation. And it started out with building a team to address these issues. And I'd like to introduce some of our team members. Lieutenant Mathis is the officer in charge of the task force. Andy. Lieutenant Josh Medina we have here also. Josh. Officer Frank Devare. Officer Rich Ramirez. Officer Adrian Lopez. And Officer Adrian Pop. And I think it's important to recognize these individuals that came out here tirelessly working this detail to have this tremendous result that you see before you. I would also like to recognize Councilman De Leon, Councilmember Park, Bureau of Street Lighting, and the Department of Water and Power for their assistance in this endeavor. So in January, the Central Bureau, with the assistance of Councilmember De Leon, stood up the Heavy Metal Task Force. And the task force is operated with overtime funds used to combat these crimes on an overtime basis. And we had a direct impact on the infrastructure that has been attacked in the city. The theft of these materials poses an immediate threat to public safety, and it also has a profound impact on the communication infrastructure. If you could imagine entire city blocks going out without internet, without lighting, it is unacceptable. These crimes disrupt essential services and endanger the lives of our community. The task force has successfully accomplished the mission in stopping some of these crimes and recovering significant amounts of infrastructure that has been stolen. To date, the Heavy Metal Task Force has made the impact by deploying 26 task force operations, making 82 arrests. 60 of those were felony crimes, and seizing 9 firearms. I think a prime example is where everyone is standing here today. Today you see a clean alley, an alley that is free from debris. Not so long ago, this was a location of a wire stripping group of individuals that would process the stolen wire from here and bring it to salvage yards to sell for pennies on the dollar. These individuals stored it here, they stripped the wire and processed it. That wasn't the only thing that was occurring here. We learned that there was prostitution activity, narcotics activity, and various other criminal activities that occurred in this very alley. And when we stand here today, this is the result of some tremendous enforcement that actually cleared this entire area. So I think that that's very, very important to everyone. Moving forward, the task force will continue additional on-site enforcement at licensed locations and scrap yards to ensure compliance and hold those individuals accountable who are engaged in this illegal activity. We are in the process of creating some early warning systems so that when there's outages, the police are notified that much quicker and we're able to respond to address crimes in progress. In response to these growing concerns, we have developed important and strategic relationships with our various stakeholders, including telecommunications companies, the Bureau of Street Lighting, and the Department of Water and Power. And these partnerships are crucial in the efforts to enhance the surveillance, improve response times, and implement preventative measures. So together, as a team, we work tirelessly to combat this threat and to keep our community safe. So thank you very much, everyone.